Gentlemen, you're not dreaming if you're over 60 and feel like something's wrong with your performance or energy, especially down there. You might dismiss that stiffness, weakness, or lack of responsiveness as a natural part of aging. Often, your body is alerting you. Subtle pains or a lack of energy may be the first signs of a more serious problem. Your circulation is having trouble, and everything from your vitality to your confidence suffers when blood flow is compromised. My name is Dr. Catherine Rocker, and I have been a men's health specialist for more than 20 years. At my clinic, I've used focused kitchen table solutions, rather than medications or surgeries, to help thousands of men regain their natural circulation and energy. In actuality, deteriorating performance is not a natural aspect of aging. It's often a preventable pipeline issue, and the solution lies in your nutrition. Today, I'll provide 3 scientifically proven meals that can quickly increase blood flow where it's most needed. One works so fast that a difference could be seen in a few of days. More vigor, less cramping, and more strength. These superfoods aren't exotic. They may already be in your kitchen and are accessible and reasonably priced. Click subscribe and press the notification bell if you're serious about getting your energy and performance back organically. I offer evidence-based tactics to help you succeed after 60 every week. If this speaks to you, leave a 1 below. If you've tried everything and need practical answers, leave a 0. What I discuss next is based on your input. Let's now discover the first food that can revive circulation, a simple substance that can increase blood flow more quickly than you might think. In the fruit aisle, most males simply ignore it. Garlic is inexpensive, strong, and sometimes disregarded, yet it's one of the most effective ways to restore the vitality, performance, and control that many men worry they're losing. Garlic has uses beyond food. It's a scientifically supported circulation weapon. Alexin, a substance found in every clove, has been shown to help relax blood vessels, widen arteries, and lower blood pressure, all of which are essential for healthy blood flow to the lower body. These changes can mean the difference between function and frustration for men over 60. Your blood arteries are less flexible by the time you are 60. Nitric oxide, a naturally occurring substance that keeps your arteries open and your blood flowing smoothly, is produced in less amounts by your body. That decrease affects your vitality, endurance, and physical responsiveness, where it counts most. This is where garlic really shines. It facilitates the natural enlargement of your blood vessels. It supports the body's natural ability to mend damaged vessels and fortifies the artery lining without the need for artificial intervention. Better circulation through a food that has been mending bodies and hearts for centuries. No side effects, no blue pills. I refer to it as nature's blood flow activator for this reason. It doesn't conceal the issue. From the inside out, it helps fix things. Garlic improves artery health, inflammation control, and nitric oxide synthesis simultaneously, giving your body the means to deliver blood where it's required, whereas drugs just affect one channel. I've personally witnessed it. Men in my clinic who started eating fresh garlic on a daily basis reported observable improvements in their body's reactions, including increased vitality, increased endurance, and enhanced performance in their most intimate spheres. Even the most doubtful physicians have changed their minds, not because of marketing, but because they have seen patients come back month after month with tangible outcomes. Real, measurable, and consistent. To make this easier to understand, let's break it down. Allicin, a potent natural substance that is created when you crush or chop fresh garlic, is the first ingredient in garlic's magic. However, allicin doesn't function by itself. Once inside your body, it aids in the production of hydrogen sulfide, a gas that tells your blood vessels to open. This procedure accomplishes 3 significant goals. It improves blood flow to vital organs like the heart, legs, and lower body by widening your arteries. Second, it facilitates blood flow by removing plaque accumulation. Thirdly, it helps regulate blood pressure without overtaxing your system. This implies increased energy, improved blood flow, and a stronger reaction, all without the need for artificial solutions. Better endurance, increased clarity, and a body that feels more alive again are all tangible signs of the change. So how can you use garlic to help you do this? Every day, use 3 to 4 raw garlic cloves. You can smash them or eat them straight, and if the taste is too strong, you can mix them with some honey. Before eating, let the crushed garlic sit for 10 minutes. This enables the full activation of the allicin. Take up to 5 grams of garlic juice twice a day, preferably with meals, if you're a juicer. Consistency is crucial. Garlic doesn't work like magic once. Your circulation gets stronger every day as it gradually improves. If you persevere, you'll experience increased energy, improved mobility, and a closer bond with the body parts that have been feeling disconnected in a matter of weeks. Furthermore, this is only the initial layer. The following food is completely independent on sulfur compounds. It functions by means of unique fatty acids that reduce inflammation, shield your arteries, and provide a significant boost to your cardiovascular system from a different perspective. Next, let's discuss it. It might be just what your body has been lacking. Most guys learn early on that the secret to remaining strong and manly is to eat a big, juicy steak. However, contemporary cardiovascular research presents a very different picture, one that is extremely significant if you are 60 years of age or beyond, and you are experiencing changes in your energy, circulation, or confidence in the bedroom. In actuality, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are significantly more potent than red meat in terms of circulation down there. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are abundant in these fish, have amazing effects on your body. They support erectile function, assist restore healthy blood flow, and lessen inflammation, which subtly degrades performance, endurance, and vitality. It's not just a generic effect, it's straightforward. The same biological processes that keep your blood flowing, your vessels open, and your body responding are fed by fatty fish. You may consider fish to be brain food. Indeed, it improves memory. The majority of people are unaware, however, that omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA in particular, are also critical for vascular health. These substances boost the synthesis of nitric oxide, which is essential for enabling blood to circulate freely through all of your body's parts, particularly the ones that are most important to you. Repair blood vessel linings, and increase artery flexibility. Let's make it more simpler. This is how EPA and DHA operate. They keep them clear by reducing internal inflammation. They keep your circulation from slowing down by preventing stiffness. They aid in the regulation of blood pressure and flow by supporting the endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels. These advantages go beyond appearances. They target the same problems that make men over 60 feel cold hands and feet, have little energy, heal more slowly, or have trouble having sex. They penetrate deep into your cardiovascular system. Poor circulation is the cause of all those symptoms, and a pill doesn't contain the solution. What you consume contains it. Fatty fish and omega-3 fatty acids improve the efficiency of oxygen and nutrient transport in your circulation. They also aid in restoring your body's natural vitality and easing that heavy inflammatory sensation. Robert, a 65-year-old retired teacher, appeared exhausted when he first approached me. He had little energy. He always had cold hands and feet, and the look of frustration on his face spoke louder than words could. He'd had enough of feeling like he was barely getting by. He had experimented with several over-the-counter pills, multivitamins, and even contemplated prescription drugs. However, nothing remained. I therefore suggested him a basic dietary change as an alternative. A strict break from packaged, processed foods and 3 servings of fatty fish each week, such as salmon, mackerel, or sardines. After 6 weeks, Robert came into my office looking entirely changed. He had better-looking skin. "I'm sleeping deeper," he said. He had warmed up his hands. He was walking without dragging his feet in the mornings once more. The most noteworthy portion, however, was when he stated, "My wife told me she feels like she's got me back." That is fatty fish's true power. It's not a short-term situation. Your body truly knows how to use it as sustenance. Let's take a moment to discuss that. Pharmaceuticals versus natural healing. One pathway is the focus of the majority of prescription choices. They either activate or block a chemical. They might temporarily solve the issue, but they frequently have negative side effects. However, fatty fish functions differently. Omega-3s simultaneously support multiple essential processes. They assist clear your blood flow by lowering inflammation. They naturally enhance performance by strengthening and repairing your blood vessels. They provide clean, high-quality protein to help maintain muscle strength, protect your heart, and promote healthy circulation from head to toe. This whole-body treatment functions without putting undue strain on your system. It aids in its restoration. You may believe that it's too late to begin changing things. That is untrue. Your body is still capable of healing itself. There is still power. All it requires are the appropriate supplies. Additionally, you are sending a message to your body each time you opt for grilled mackerel over frozen dinners or wild salmon over processed beef. I'm providing for your needs. Extreme diets are not necessary. You must be consistent. Weekly repetition of a few minor choices can boost blood flow, restore your energy, and yes, increase performance where it counts most. Fatty fish is now the cornerstone. However, another meal that addresses a different issue is rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. Your blood vessels may be silently harmed from the inside out by oxidative stress. The last item in the trifecta of foods that improve circulation in men over 60 is this one, which is frequently disregarded. Let's examine. Conversations about male vigor typically do not include citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons, but that needs to change. For men over 60, these vibrant, tangy fruits offer something quite valuable: an immediate and organic increase in blood flow, vitality, and performance, particularly where it counts most. Citrus fruits use a blend of vitamin C, flavonoids, and potent bioactive substances to provide targeted circulatory support. However, many men are ignoring one of the most straightforward methods for improving blood flow while loading up on testosterone pills or protein powders. The fact is that even a small addition of citrus to your regular routine, a glass of lemon water with lunch or a fresh orange in the morning, can significantly improve circulation, particularly in the lower limbs. Let's discuss why this is so effective. Oxidative stress and hardened arteries are two hidden issues that men over 60 frequently struggle with that slow down everything. These disruptors are silent. They erode your endurance and performance, weaken your blood vessels, and restrict blood flow. Citrus can help with that. Citrus fruits are rich in vitamin C, which promotes the formation of collagen and aids in blood vessel reconstruction. It allows blood to flow more freely by maintaining the wall's strength and suppleness. Better oxygen supply, more energy, and improved function where it matters are all part of that. However, the true power lies in the flavonoids, which are organic substances like naringin and hesperidin that are present in grapefruits and oranges. These aid in the stimulation of nitric oxide, which your body needs to relax and widen the blood vessels for better blood flow, and promote the function of your endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels. The maintenance of optimal sexual function is particularly dependent on that nitric oxide assistance. Citrus fruits have two functions. They shield your arteries from inside harm, to start. Secondly, they facilitate the opening of your vessels when blood flow is required. They are particularly useful for older guys trying to regain their vitality and performance because of this dual effect. Let's do it a bit further. A variety of nutrients that promote circulation are abundant in every citrus fruit. Vitamin C helps make collagen and elastin, the flexible proteins your arteries depend on, and protects your vessels from oxidative damage. Flavonoids such as flavanones and anthocyanins assist your blood vessels enlarge more readily, lower inflammation, and boost your body's production of nitric oxide. You get rapid, usable energy from natural carbohydrates without the crash. Additionally, citrus fiber aids in blood sugar regulation, which is essential for maintaining healthy circulation over time. An irate 68-year-old retiree named James entered my office. His energy was waning before noon, he was having trouble sleeping, and his hands and feet were cold despite the warm weather. Although his blood work was respectable, he no longer felt sharp or powerful. We made a small adjustment. No prescription drugs, no supplements. Throughout the day, he carried a water bottle filled with lemon slices, and he began sipping a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice in the morning. He had improved posture at his 8-week follow-up. He informed me that his regular walks no longer seemed like a bother. His hands felt warmer, and his energy lasted longer. He was also in a different mood. He felt more assured and in the moment. James did not completely change his life. He added a habit. Citrus fruits provided his body with the building blocks it needed to repair the damage caused by time, and the results were difficult to overlook. Just be consistent. There's no need to complicate things. Freshly squeezed or cold-pressed orange juice without added sugar is a better way to start the day than the store-bought variety. Next, keep some lemon slices and a bottle of water close by. Your body will continuously absorb vitamin C and citrus flavonoids from that alone throughout the day. Do you need a quick snack? Before lunch or in the middle of the afternoon, grapefruit segments can help regulate appetites and promote circulation. Squeeze lemon over salads, steamed veggies, or fish when cooking. You can see a change with only a few drops on your greens. Pre-slice some oranges or lemons and keep them in the refrigerator in an airtight container if you want things even simpler. In this manner, you're always one step closer to promoting blood flow where it counts most, and they're constantly prepared. Try to eat at least one substantial serving per day. That may be a hefty squeeze of lemon in your food, a half grapefruit, or a cup of orange juice. Anticipate minor changes, increased vitality, and less chill in your toes and fingers. Frequently appear between weeks 4 and 6. Take it consistently for 2 to 3 months for better circulation and performance. This approach is long-term. Citrus should be viewed as a source of fuel rather than a spark. It nourishes your blood vessel walls, promotes suppleness, and helps your body work again from the inside out. You don't have to be perfect. It's consistency. Long-lasting transformation comes from just taking tiny, deliberate actions like these to show up for your body every day. You're already miles ahead if you've made it this far, so let's take a moment to relax. How do I actually incorporate these into my regular meals, you ask? Excellent query. We'll go over an easy-to-follow, straightforward workout in the next part. No guesswork, no confusion. I've worked with hundreds of men over 60 and have repeatedly observed the same concerning pattern. A man with poor circulation, low energy, cold feet, and a mounting irritation that things simply don't work the way they used to, particularly in the bedroom, walks into my clinic. Furthermore, what does he reach for first? A tablet. These days, it's nearly automatic. When you notice anything slipping, your first instinct is to quickly fix it. It promises a return to form, whether it's Cialis, Viagra, or another rapid assistance. I recognize the urgency. I recognize the pressure. However, I've often observed that this fast-track mentality doesn't fix anything. It merely conceals the messages your body is trying to convey. You're paying significantly more for it than you think. Many men have been conditioned by this fix-it-now society to address symptoms, rather than pose the more difficult question. First of all, why is this occurring? You lose the opportunity to fully recover when you overlook the underlying problem, which is poor circulation, clogged arteries, and nutritional deficiencies. I've witnessed men use drugs for years while their confidence gradually wanes, their energy levels decline, and their circulation becomes even weaker. They never provided their bodies with the means to heal themselves, not because they are getting too old. In actuality, erectile dysfunction pills and other treatments can provide short-term relief, but they also have drawbacks, such as headaches, stomach issues, blood pressure instability, and potentially harmful combinations with other prescription meds. Furthermore, they take no action to improve your blood flow. That dependence develops into a silent dependence over time. One tablet turns into two. One problem turns into other ones. And while the underlying cause remains same, your body deviates more and more from its inherent strength each month. You are unaware that your body is capable of healing itself. Without relying on drugs, you can still restore blood flow, regain your strength, and feel more alive even after years of stress. The solution is straightforward. What you consume is the first step. However, this is never heard by most males. Rather, they become trapped in a never-ending loop of temporary fixes. Today is the last day of that. Another sophisticated diet is not necessary for you. You don't have to completely change the way you live. All you need is a place to start. And this 7-day plan accomplishes just that. It's easy. It is concentrated. And by giving your body the nourishment it has been longing for, it is intended to restore blood flow where it is most needed. Many males are aware of the science. They are aware that inadequate circulation affects heart health, vitality, and bedroom performance. However, many people become stuck even with the correct knowledge. They pause, uncertain of where to start. They obsess about the specifics. They wind up doing nothing at all because they attempt to do everything at once. That burden is relieved by this plan. It provides you with a single, well-defined set of daily tasks. Simply follow the instructions. Let your food take care of itself. This is your detailed dietary plan. Every morning, the first move. Let's start with garlic. 1 large garlic clove should be crushed. Give it 10 minutes to sit. After that, combine it with a spoonful of uncooked honey and consume it for breakfast. If you don't like that, you can spread the garlic on whole grain bread with avocado or chop it finely and add it to scrambled eggs. Allicin is activated when garlic is left to sit before consumption. Your blood vessels will relax and enlarge as a result. When stomach acid is at its greatest in the morning, your body can absorb it more effectively. Additionally, adding honey balances the taste and provides a little boost of energy to get your day started. Plan your day's fish-based lunch at some point in the middle of the morning. This may be opening a can of sardines for lunch, seasoning fresh mackerel, or thawing out frozen salmon. Fatty fish contains omega-3 fatty acids, which decrease inflammation and increase arterial flexibility. This implies enhanced function down there, stronger cardiovascular health, and better blood flow. It makes a significant difference to aim for at least 3 to 4 servings per week. Making a plan in advance keeps you from grabbing something impulsive and meaningless. When your energy levels start to wane in the afternoon, grab something bright. A tall glass of lemon water, an orange, or even half a grapefruit. Pre-slice your citrus and keep it in the refrigerator so you can easily access it. Vitamin C and flavonoids, which are abundant in citrus fruits, help to support the synthesis of nitric oxide and strengthen blood vessels. This maintains blood flow and helps you maintain your energy levels during the second half of the day without the need for sugar or caffeine spikes. These nutrients are quite effective, but the effects are amplified when combined with little, deliberate daily routines. First, water. You have almost half water in your blood. Circulation slows when there's insufficient of it. This implies that oxygen, nutrients, and even the health advantages of fish and garlic are less likely to reach the areas where you need them most. Drink a glass of water first thing in the morning before having tea or coffee. Don't wait till you are thirsty. Always have a bottle on hand. You're already behind by then. After meals, go for a quick stroll. This has nothing to do with working out or losing weight. It's about keeping your blood flowing, particularly after a meal high in nutrients. After lunch or dinner, take a 10 to 15-minute walk to improve blood flow throughout the body, including the pelvic region, and aid with digestion. Go to sleep now. While many men rely on naps or push through exhaustion to get by, deep sleep helps your body rebalance hormones and blood vessels. Try to get 7 or 8 hours each night. Keep your room quiet and cool, turn off screens at least half an hour before bed, and turn down the lights. Your vitality, endurance, and clarity will all improve. Lastly, take a breath. One of the most covert factors that impairs performance is stress. It decreases flow down there by constricting your blood vessels and increasing cortisol. In the afternoon, slow your breathing for 2 minutes. Take 4 breaths. Breathe out for 6. 3 or 4 times a day, do that. It resets your system, but it's easy. Together with your meals, these 4 behaviors form a potent team. You're doing more than just encouraging improved circulation. You're fostering an environment within your body that will allow it to flourish. Let's be truthful. Nobody ever gets it right every day. You may overlook the garlic. You might pass up a serving of fish. Life occurs. You don't have to be flawless. You must be reliable. Aim to be present 80% of the time. That indicates that you stay on course 6 days out of 7. Don't worry about the rest of the time. Creating a pattern that suits your life, rather than one that exhausts or stresses you out, is what counts. Men who are successful at this don't adhere to the rules. They have a rhythm. They produce a loop: healthy eating, uplifting behaviors, reduced stress, and increased vitality. And momentum is built up in that cycle. Consistency will pay off quickly, but perfection will always seem unattainable. The effort you put in again, rather than the days you miss, determines your circulation, confidence, and energy levels. This 7-day plan of action is a door. And after you get through it, you begin to provide your body with the habits and nutrients it has been lacking for years. Within 2 weeks, some men start to notice the change. The flow of blood gets better, energy increases, the mood evens out. However, by remaining constant over time, the true magic occurs. You bring about profound, long-lasting change, even if it seems like progress is moving slowly. You're not just eating better when you follow this path. You're changing the narrative of your aging process. Furthermore, such a change does more than simply increase circulation. Your vitality, which is far more significant, is restored. You're more than just curious if you've read this far. You are concerned. You're prepared to regain command. And that distinguishes you already. I've witnessed what occurs when men make these commitments. Morning wood is back. Confidence returns. That persistent sense of uncertainty begins to subside. It's true. It can also happen to you. You've already begun, which is the most difficult part. Proceed to the next step now. Start the 7-day schedule. Allow your body to react. Observe the changes, even the minor ones. It starts here. You still have control over your performance, time, and energy. Go back and take it back. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. I read each and every one. Someone else might take the first step because of your story. We all develop when we share, so please share what you learned today and what change you're ready to make in the comments box below. Let's support each other. If you found this movie useful, or if it even slightly opened your eyes, please click the like button. To be sure you don't miss any information that could change your health, click subscribe. Before you go, ring the bell. If this video was helpful, please enter 1. If not, enter 0. You might not be aware of the significance of your comment. Additionally, I would appreciate it if you could help this channel. We can reach more people who need to hear this with every bit. I want to thank you for watching, though. I appreciate you choosing yourself. I also want to thank you for coming today, for your strength, for your health, and for the life you have left to live. Let's continue.